Welcome back, everyone. Jabe here for Smash This Podcast. Wow, that was frustrating. Just lost everything right in the middle of a live feed. And that's, oh, man. It was like dead air for like 5 minutes. Didn't even know it. All of a sudden, I noticed my little green light wasn't lit. And I was like, what the heck? And I start looking at my windows and everything starts going blank. So, gave a little call to Spectrum and told them the situation. And they refreshed. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a technical savvy guy, and I'm not going to try to even understand it or explain it. All I know is that she basically flushed out the lines and refreshed the signals and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully we're good to go now. No more technical difficulties. Technical. Yeah. So, all right. So let's try this again. COPD just sucks. That's all I got to say about that. So we're gonna try to get through this. So breaking news came out earlier. From Impact, and I was about halfway through reading this. Oh, what the hell? I'm just going to go through it again. The exciting part is really at the bottom part of this. So we'll just go over this again. Impact Wrestling announced today historic co-promotion with Lucha Underground has been set for Wrestlecon weekend, scheduled for April 5th to April 8th. So this is going to be like a 3-day thing. They're going to be doing this. 3-4 day, whatever, over the course of the weekend. Stars from Impact Wrestling will face off against stars from Lucha Underground on Friday, April 6th, starting at 9 p.m. in a location and such during what will be the biggest weekend of the year in professional wrestling. Impact Wrestling versus Lucha Underground will stream live exclusively on Impact Wrestling's Twitch channel. This whole thing is going to be live. So even if you're not down in New Orleans for WrestleMania and everything else surrounding it, you can still catch it live on their Twitch channel. So exciting. The channel will feature 10 hours of original daily content for 3 days during WrestleCon weekend, including exclusive podcasts. Can you get me booked on there? Maybe? I wish. And behind the scenes footage. We are excited and honored to expand our partnership with AAA and Twitch for this groundbreaking co-promotion with Lucha Underground, said Ed Norholm, president of Impact. Extensive coverage from WrestleCon will stream all weekend long on Impact Wrestling's official Twitch channel, as fans will have the opportunity to interact with their favorite stars. We are very excited to partner with Impact for this very special and unique event, said Dorian Roldan, GM of Lucha Underground. We are also very excited to bring Lucha Underground to fans at WrestleCon for the very first time. We think this is a great opportunity for both Impact Wrestling and Lucha Underground to put on a great show for all wrestling fans who will be in New Orleans. This is crazy. I mean, there's always a ton of stuff going on at WrestleCon, depending on who you like, who you want to go see, what product, what companies you support, whatever. But this is so unique and so special. It goes on to say here, a subsidiary of Anthem Wrestling Impact will send its biggest. So Impact Wrestling will send its biggest stars to compete on April 6th, including, now this is where it gets crazy, and I'm going to do a separate video from this very soon I don't know if it's going to be before the weekend or after the weekend. We'll see. As far as kind of fantasy booking this, okay? I mean, they are going to be announcing matches, but just to have a little fun with this, okay? I'm not going to do that here, though. But this is, like I said, this is where it gets interesting. The biggest stars to compete April 6th, including reigning Impact World Champion Austin Aries, Alberto El Patron, Eli Drake, Moose, Eddie Edwards, so he should be cleared by then, you know, because he had that, it's that thing that's going to happen tonight on TV, which I heard is pretty brutal. Can't wait to see it, though. I know you're sick. Oh, and OVE is going to be there. But, yeah, well, we'll get to that in a second. Discussing OVE's presence here. And Sami Callihan. Okay. Trevor Lee and the Machine, Brian Cage, plus the Knockouts will be represented by Allie, Rosemary, and Taya Valkyrie. That's also very interesting. Just hang on. There's more. This is kind of funny. Big Papa, I'm not making fun of him, but you know, everyone has their different opinions on Big Papa Pump, but I'm so excited for this whole thing. I don't care who shows up. Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner, will also be in the house live and uncensored. Uncensored. Oh boy. This is going to be interesting. Lucha Underground stars include, now here we go. This is, ready for this? This is cool. Pentagon. Now they call them Pentagon here, so that's interesting. But this is a co-promotional thing, so whatever. I know he's called different things in different, like he trademarked his own thing. He's called another thing in Lucha Underground, so whatever. But we know who Pentagon is. Phoenix, King Cuerno, Drago, Aerostar, Mr. Flamethrower himself. Love that guy. Guy jumps off of anything. Killshot, Matanza, the Mac, Jack Evans, and many more Lucha Libre sensations. Matches for the show will be announced in the coming weeks. Okay. So I'm guessing with, somewhere, whatever. I'm assuming they're not going to list them all at once. They'll, drop little things here and there. So-and-so versus so-and-so, fantasy match, whatever. So Impact Wrestling is no stranger to the world of Lucha Libre, having announced a working partnership with Mexico-based AAA in March 2017. AAA stars Io del Fantasma, Tejano, and Drago have participated in major Impact Wrestling pay-per-view events and weekly flagship Impact show, Thursday nights on Pop. Let me get that in there. Saying that they sent Impact stars down to Triple Mania. Lucha Underground is the El Rey Network's addictive Lucha Libre, very addictive. Tap a vein for that shit, right? Lucha Libre wrestling series from Emmy award-winning producer Mark Burnett, Robert Rodriguez, MGM, and Factory Made. The first season premiered in October 2014. Wow. 3.5 years ago, and is currently in production for its 4th season. The series also airs in Canada, Japan, France, and Pan Asia. And then it goes to talk on about some other stuff going on with the fans, and you can get all the information at Wrestlecon.com. So this is nuts, folks. And like I said, I'm going to do something separate from this, talking about like fantasy booking this. Like, okay, wouldn't it be cool if this group faced off against this group, or this guy faced off against this guy? Or we've seen a lot of what do they call them? Intergender matches. Not what they're doing on WWE, but like Taya versus Cage. Okay, stuff like that, which is just crazy. The most interesting thing is Impact Wrestling tweeted out, and I'm paraphrasing here. They said that I don't know for this specific event on this day, but Impact Wrestling said that Johnny Mundo and Johnny Impact will be at WrestleCon. That's insert picture of the two Spideys facing off against each other, the cartoon one that everybody's been sharing. So that right there is very interesting. Obviously, you can't put Johnny versus Johnny, but who's going to show up when and face off for what? That's going to be really interesting. Who is going to represent what when? Sami Callihan also put up a tweet earlier, just a little bit ago, saying who's going to show up. Is it going to be Sami Callihan of Impact, or is it going to be completely drawing a blank. What the hell is his name on Lucha Underground? I can't remember it. But anyways, not Solomon. No, that's NXT. Growing old sucks. Anyways, his character on Lucha Underground. It's been a while. So and Taya. There's Taya in Lucha Underground. Taya Valkyrie on the Impact Zone. There's all these little, and here's another one I noticed. Brian Cage representing Impact, but there's also the man they call Cage in Lucha Underground. There's a lot of guys here. King Cuerno is going to represent Lucha Underground. It's also Phantasma, who's been on the Impact Zone / AAA. So there's a lot of little crossover things here that make you question, like, okay, who? I mean, obviously, King Cuerno is going to show up, so we get that. But as far as like Mundo and Taya and Callihan and maybe even Cage is going to do a little, who knows? This is just exciting. And then there's going to be more people. I'm sure they're going to have a couple surprises. You got to have, okay, this personally and this is kind of partially fantasy booking this, and I'll do a whole separate thing saying like, okay, who I'd want to face off with who, okay? But right off the bat, and I already tweeted this, I want Matt Stryker and Josh Matthews to call this. I think that'd be a great combo right there. Okay. I'd also would love to see Vampiro there, but I don't know if I want to see him in a match. I mean, he's been really pushing himself to get back in the ring. So I have absolutely no doubt that he's going to be a part of this. They just haven't announced him yet. That's a big yet. So yeah, there's all sorts of different ways you could fantasy book this. This is so exciting. This is groundbreaking. This is going to be, in my opinion, I'm going to be more excited for these two worlds colliding than I am going to be for WrestleMania. And that is like a first, okay? Because I love wrestling, and this particular combo deal, pinning these two worlds, and I say worlds because Lucha Underground is like, It's like fiction. It's, you know, people say, oh, it's the best wrestling company around. It's not a wrestling company. That's the thing. It's a TV show with wrestling on it. It's another separate universe. It's, you know, that's like parallel to this. And I'm not going to get too deep into that, but, you know, but that's what makes this whole thing so unique and special for wrestling. This really is, I mean, you know, like I said, everyone's got their favorites and who they're going to support and what companies they're going to go see during Wrestlecon and WrestleMania weekend and everything surrounding, you know, how many millions of fans climbing into the belly of Nolans that weekend. It's going to be nuts. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to be doing a separate, like, kind of a fantasy booking thing. Hopefully before they start, you know, announcing matches, just to have a little fun with this, you know, because I haven't done this in a while, and I might do a little bit of that with season 4 coming up with Lucha Underground, but with all the new faces and names. And what's interesting is, and I'm not going to spoil anything here, the names that I've heard / seen as far as new guys in Lucha Underground for these tapings, I do not see them listed here, which is smart on their part, because then people go, oh, then maybe, you know, they'll be included in season 4. They're not, you know, I have no doubt something's going to happen. Some surprise thing is going to happen during this. Maybe it won't, but we'll discuss all that later. So yeah, by all means, put it in the comments and let me know let me know what you think of this, because this is, like I said, I this is something so special for professional wrestling. And just adjusting my screens here. This, like I said, in my opinion, this is going to be the biggest thing that weekend. And you don't have to be there to see it. That's the best part of it. How many people from around the world, or, you know, that have access to Twitch, are going to be able to see this all unfold on the Impact Wrestling Twitch channel? That's crazy. I seriously can't wait to do it. And I'll be talking more about this in the upcoming days and weeks and ahead, right here on Smash This Podcast on the J-Bone channel. So yeah, put in the comments below. Let me know what you think of this groundbreaking news. I mean, this is a win-win. If you're an Impact fan, you're going to want to see this. If you're a Lucha Underground fan, it's going to be even more special, because Lucha Underground fans have been waiting for so long. Season 3 got done taping over 2 years ago. Season 4 is getting taped right now. They don't do live events, and they just started taping season 4 and doing a few in-store appearances. So Lucha Underground fans have been, you know, dying for some kind of content, and we're actually going to get this before season 4 drops. It'll be a nice little teaser. I'll tell you what, Pentagon better show up with that championship. Oh man. Hey, maybe trios champs. Oh man, I'm already The wheels are turning for fantasy booking this, folks. This is going to be so much fun. Put in the comments below and let me know, by all means, if you start thinking of combinations, leave it in the comments below and I'll share your ideas on the next video I do when we start fantasy booking this stuff, and we'll have fun with this, and we'll do a little speculating, you know, a little fantasy booking on Smash This Podcast. This is going to be great. I have goosebumps. I'm serious. I've been this excited about something. I mean, you know, WrestleMania weekend is a lot of fun. The takeovers are great. But this has the potential to just blow the roof off of stuff. I don't know what else to say about it. So, all right. So yeah, put it in the comments below. Let me know what you're excited for this event. This, I guess it's a 3-day thing. Not sure exactly what they're going to put all on the 3 days, but it's all going to be on Twitch, and it's going to be a blast, and I'm going to be covering it all here. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Check out, and by all means, check out all the content on wrestlingwithwrestling.com. I dropped that announcement earlier today. Tons of content on there. All my Lucha Underground and House of Hardcore content is going to be on there. And if you like the content here, give it a sub, like it, share it, and ring that bell for notifications so when more of this craziness drops on here. So it's like Billy Corgan said, there's another golden age of wrestling coming. It's happening, folks. This stuff right here, this inter-promotional stuff, it's so much fun. It's a good for all the people that are frustrated with wrestling. There is so many new things happening with wrestling out there. It's like, man, if you're sick of this, go over here, check this out, check that out over there. It's all good, man. It's all love for pro wrestling. That's why we do this. We'll see you for the next one.